young chillin', a YouTube internet media villain. Can't be what you want her to be. She's a baby-faced heel on the first degree.
Alright, we kick it off with SmackDown from October the 10th. The go-home show for the Crown Jewel pay-per-view in Australia. He opens up with Cody Rhodes. He does a 15-minute promo, pretty much selling the show. After which we have Sami Zayn in the Open US Championship Challenge he sends out every week. This week was with Shinsuke Nakamura. Pretty good match, but it ended in a DQ because of the MFTs. They came out.
I forget who they are.
Solo Sikoa and his group.
My brain was like, I don't know who them people are.
And it was also the return of Tama Tonga. He came back.
Yeah, but where's the other one?
All 5 of them was there.
Yeah, wasn't there. I was looking around. He wasn't there.
And we have, after that, it was Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu fighting backstage. Setting up a new program for them. We have the world champions, Stephanie Vacour and Tiffany Stratton. They beat the U.S. champ, Julia, and her manager, Kiana James, in a tag team match. After that, we had a tag team championship match with the Wyatt Six defeating the Street Profits. And then the MFTs came back out again to have a stare down with the Wyatt Six. That's going to be pretty good, interesting pair up. Then we have Aleister Black. He defeated Damian Priest in a last man standing match. And he won thanks to his wife, Selena Vega. She interfered. Helped him throw a fireball in the face of Damian Priest.
Cheat.
Then we have the actual Crown Jewel pay-per-view on October the 11th. Bronson Reed defeated Roman Reigns in a Australian street fight.
Street fight.
Street fight. And that was because of his own people.
Don't you dare.
Jey Uso speared Roman.
Don't you dare blame Jay. Blame him.
Oh yeah, he was standing in the wrong place, right?
No, he did it. Roman told them to stay the hell out of it. Those two were like, nah, we're gonna still do this.
We have Stephanie Vacour. She defeated Tiffany Stratton to become the new Crown Jewel champ. John Cena defeated AJ Styles. What basically I can call a medley of the greatest hits of everybody's signature moves.
At least this is the last.
Yeah. It is pretty good though. Seeing them pull off everybody else's move. And we have Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. They defeated the Kabuki Warriors. And Cody Rhodes lost to Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins is now the new Crown Jewel champ. But he won using a Rolex watch that was a gift from Cody Rhodes. From Rollins helping Rhodes beat Roman Reigns back in WrestleMania 40. And so he pulled that watch out and bust him in the face with it.
Cheap shot.
We move on to Raw, October 13th. Seth Rollins and The Vision opens the show with a promo, mostly Seth bragging on himself, taking most of the credit for everything that's happened for them so far. Dominic Dum Dum Mysterio, the IC champ, defeated Penta using a hammer from the Timekeeper's booth. He stuck it down in his boot and performed the 619 on Penta with the hammer in his boot. Asuka slaps Kairi Sane backstage right before her match with Rhea Ripley. She shouldn't have did that because Rhea Ripley won the match. Therefore, the Kabuki Warriors had to attack Ripley and beat her down. Bronson Reed defeats Jimmy Uso, and they attack Big Jim after the match, but Jey Uso comes out and makes the save. Bayley and Lyra Valkyria defeat the Judgment Day. Stephanie McCoy was doing a promo backstage, and they were interrupted by the Judgment Day after they just got their ass whooped. Following that, we have the number one contenders match, a triple threat. Jey Uso versus LA Knight versus CM Punk. CM Punk won the match, but afterwards the Vision came out and they take out Jey Uso and LA Knight, and then they drop CM Punk. And then while they're up there posing down during the closing credits of the show, the Bronze Spear and Tsunami Seth Rollins. The end.
Okay, since we're on this, I watched it yesterday because you had saw it like a few hours before I got to watch it.
Yeah, I saw it right after it actually aired. It aired 8 o'clock in the morning. I saw it 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, since I was in class, I had to watch it at 2 o'clock. But I was not expecting for them to turn at this time. I knew they were going to turn eventually because, you know, everyone always turns. But it was very, like, abrupt. I was about to turn off the show.
You know why?
Why?
Because all of that shit that Seth Rollins said at the beginning of the show.
That's true, because it's like you're taking all of the credit. Like, these two aren't, like, as good as you. One, everybody knows Bronson Reed is supposed to be the face of the company after Roman and Cody are done.
Right.
Everybody knows he's taking the next seat. They're building him to be like John Cena. No, like Randy Orton. They're building him to be like Randy Orton. But like an actual face. But Rollins thinks everything is him. He is amazing. He is God, and he can be not touched. Like, these two young dudes don't have anything on him. May I remind everybody, Bronson Reed tsunami'd him at least 10 times halfway a year ago.
Actually, it was 6, but who's counting?
You, apparently.
Seth Rollins had that same shtick going when he had the AOP as his men when he first came up with that visionary stuff, and then they disappeared. So
did they all get like cut from the company?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. But yeah, I'm just like, what?
Braun Breaker had Paul Heyman in his ear for almost a whole year now.
That is true.
So that was always going, even before he even got with Seth Rollins. He already had
even when Paul was still with
Breaker.
Roman, he was going with Braun Breaker to whisper.
Yes, he had Braun Breaker in the background.
But with this, is this been a long con from Paul Heyman, and he was acting like he didn't know this was going to happen, even though he was planning this from the beginning. And with this, where is Farm Boy?
Even that Farm Boy.
You
talking about Brock Lesnar?
Yeah, I can never remember his name. But Farm Boy, where? Because he has a country accent. I don't think you noticed. He has a very thick country accent. But he and Paul have been talking, but we haven't seen him since what happened. Because I know he's pulling some string in this. Watch him pop out with them next week or in a few weeks going, yeah, look at my new boys.
Yeah, that would be wild.
Look at my new proteges.
And then Seth Rollins would go crawling back to Roman Reigns, and they reformed.
And then they bring in the old guy.
They reformed the Shield.
Then they re-sign What's-His-Face, and then everything's la-di-da. I'm joking.
The Bloodline with... Nah, that ain't gonna work. The combination of the Bloodline and the Shield versus the new...
Vision?
Yeah, although they probably won't keep the name Vision.
We'll see.
They'll call them the Bronze.
Yeah. Would I still say they stole that name?
Brock, Bron. Brock.
The BBBs.
The BBB.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah, I agree with you though. I did say that shit a long time ago. But I came up with it first.
Yeah. Who's your wrestler of the week?
Of course, the Brons.
Okay. Why?
For taking care of business.
Okay.
TLC.
The group?
No, that's not right. TCB, TLC, BBC, EIEIO.
There were two things in there that were really acronyms for something else, and I think it's really funny. Like you said TLC, and I'm like, the group? But,
And the British Broadcasting Company?
That's not what I was thinking of when you said BBC.
Don't go there.
Oh, no. No. But, my wrestlers of the week were, the women. All four of the women, the Kabuki Warriors, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky. They put up a really good show for Crown Jewel, and they're putting up a really good, like, storyline of them all in, like, this thing. Asuka's playing it up great, so is, Kairi? Kairi! Yeah, I'm trying to remember how Asuka's...
Kairi Sane.
Yeah. She's playing it well, and Asuka and Rhea are clearly showing as, like, that power group to, like...
The dynamic between them two plays like an old karate movie. The villain and his henchmen, when he hollers for them to come, and they're, sniveling along. Asuka and Kairi plays that perfect.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, the whole storyline is just, like, the same placate as, like, a child brings, like, their new partner to the family, and the mom just does not approve of the new partner.
Yeah.
And I don't care what they're saying. They're, like, very much coding it as those two are dating. But they do that a lot with the women, and it's kind of funny. But, who was it? Roman's dead now. He's not dead, but he's gonna be out for a good 2 weeks again. Probably more.
Yeah, he ain't coming back till Survivor Series.
Which is like, stop leaving. You keep abandoning your kids. Stop going for milk on us. We deserve love.
Speaking of which, his nephew is, his cousin, Lance Anoa'i, he's leaving too. He was in training.
Oh, he didn't get fully...
No, he just quit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can't take it, you can't take it.
He was one of the names they were expecting to bring up, along with Tonga, one of the real tall one.
Mm-hmm.
This one was the one that was after him, but I guess he couldn't cut it.
I mean, a lot of people do, because I've been seeing people on TikTok who are in the training system, and they're posting videos, and they're like, this is way harder than everybody thinks it is. And it's like, yeah, you're pretty much a stunt double while also being an actor. You're putting your whole self on the line.
But not only that, they realize they can make better money on the independents.
That's true.
And it's less work. It's less rigorous, strenuous. The WWE expects you to do a certain thing a certain way at a certain time. You don't have all that restrictions on the independents.
True, and you sometimes get more notoriety when you're not on WWE.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. If you can't cut it, you can't cut it.
Yep.
The Bloodline and their whole shtick that happened was terrifying because I didn't know what was happening at first. I looked away because I was doing nails, and I go back and I'm like, oh god, there's a clown man. And I'm like, and then a bunch of them come out and I'm like, oh god, there were more clown men.
That was something they used to do on the independents before they came to the WWE.
Yeah.
So they brought that back.
And I was just like, wow. And then I saw the one dude who was taller than the whole, like, ring. Because, sometimes the dudes aren't taller than the ring, but then the one who's, like, 6'9". Yeah. And I'm like, he's just a terrifying thing to see regularly.
Tabatoa or something like that.
He's terrifying regularly to see. So just imagining the rest of the dudes are shorter than the rope, and then you just see that one head that is taller. That has to be kind of unsettling. Even though you know it's planned, you gotta be like, okay, this is a little... meh. But, I forgot what I was thinking. The Wyatt Six. Their match last week with the Profits, the Street Profits.
Right.
One, I actually enjoyed seeing the women fight. We never really get to see either of them fight for real, other than red hair chick. She had like a moment with
Nikki.
No.
The one from the Wyatt's. Her name is Nikki.
No, I was saying redhead chick when she was teaming up with the Blasian one. Flat back.
You and these names.
That's what everybody called her because she can't twerk. She has no booty.
You talking about Michin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had recently learned she was Blasian. I was a little confused about that for a good minute. But when they teamed up together, I liked it because they actually worked well together. And you normally don't see any of the women who are in groups really wrestle for real. Unless they're going towards
He's on it with B-Fab and
yeah.
Michin.
You don't see them really wrestle for real, the women in the groups. Because they're more as arm candy, and it's like... But some of these women actually know what they're doing. But y'all are just leaving them here to rot. It's not really fun or, like, interesting to watch, you know? Because, like, I get it, arm candy, blah, blah, blah. But that's what you hire models for. But who's to say? But I love seeing them fight. It was good. But also, where the frick-frack was Uncle Howdy? I'm getting he was probably on leave for a second, so he was not going to be there. But they could also play it up as, hey, Uncle Howdy's kind of taken over an office. Not like a full office, but like he took over something. Because everybody else was distracted with the match. He took over something, and now he's holding someone hostage. I feel like that would be like into the creepy realm of they're pulling more strings of that's why they have the belt and they're manipulating people.
Okay.
I know I'm very far-fetched, but they're not giving us anything. So I gotta build my own stories because they're not giving us any substance when it comes to the White Six. You gotta build your own story because they're getting kind of boring now. They had that intrigue, they had that interest. They lost it because WWE doesn't know how to treat them, doesn't know how to work with what they got with them. You could easily do something really terrifying with them, especially since Halloween is coming up. And Raw is on Halloween not Raw. SmackDown is on Halloween this year. They better do something with the Wyatt Six, because if they don't, they're missing out on a giant chance, you know?
A giant chance to do what?
Halloween is already spooky.
You need to capitalize on scariness
yes.
of Halloween.
Yes. Bring in the spookiness more and more. Okay, last thought. Damian Priest was cheated out.
You think?
He should have won that. Two things. They only used Zelina. One, because she's married to Karrion Kross. But two, because it is known... Not Karrion Kross. That's not his name.
Wrong woman.
No, that's not his name.
Aleister Black.
Yeah. Because she's married to Aleister Black. But it has also been known that Zelina and Priest... I said the wrong name again, didn't I?
No, you okay. As long as you didn't say Scarlet Bordeaux. Okay.
But Zelina and Priest have a friendship. It is, like, heavily documented that they do a lot of press together because they're, like, one of the two main Puerto Ricans of WWE as of right now. And they're close because of that. So for her to jump out at him and go, don't hurt my husband, don't kill him, kind of takes me off. Because I say kill her husband, throw him off.
That's the Priest's girlfriend. She went to AEW now. So that's kind of messed up. She was in a tag team. I forget their name.
The black chick? Yeah, they broke up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Priest has been shown dating another person in the WWE universe.
Ah.
Don't know who she is, though, because I don't know.
'Cause I don't want the simple life.